If you're a big numbers guy, I'm pretty sure you'll be mind blown with this one. Just late last year, Amazon founder and the world's richest person, Jeff Bezos, already amassed $182 billion. In case you're wondering how much this is, let me break it down a little bit further for you. This dude makes $8.99 billion a month, $2.25 billion a week, and $321 million a day. If you're not satisfied with that, Bezos casually makes $13.4 million an hour, $884,000 a minute, and $3,715 every single second, which is more than twice the median US worker makes in 1 week. To put that in simpler context, this guy can pay for 2 months worth of rent whenever he inhales or coughs. If that still doesn't shock your system, Jeff Bezos can buy 1,300 Lamborghinis a day and still have $15 million extra in his wallet. According to Forbes, Bezos still holds the title for being the wealthiest individual in the world. Right now, he currently has $187 billion to his name. With that absurd amount of digits to his bank account, I bet there's nothing on the planet this guy can't buy. With this in mind, let's see how Jeff Bezos spends his crazy amount of money and what type of things he splurges on. If you're a first-time viewer of this channel, I'd like to welcome you to Luxury District, where we feature the glamorous lives of extremely rich and some of the most expensive things that these people have. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notifications on so you'll always be in the loop with future releases. Just like other billionaires, Bezos has a penchant for buying luxurious things using his hard-earned money. To kick off this video, let's take a look at his massive $500 million real estate portfolio, which is located across several states. In April 2020, the online shopping mogul purchased yet another condo unit on the 20th floor of 212 Fifth Avenue in New York. Bezos already previously owned 3 units on the same floor worth a total of $80 million, which sprawls over 17,000 square feet. With this recent purchase, Bezos now owns the entire 20th floor of the residential tower, which is also the 5th instance in which he owns a floor in the same building, as he has a luxurious penthouse on top of the building and 2 more units beneath it. All in all, the cost of all the properties owned in this building are over $100 million. The penthouse serves as an urban retreat to flush away the daily fatigue brought on by his hectic job. It has a wide-open observatory that provides a stunning view of the busy metropolis. Each condo unit also flaunts an ultra-posh, minimalist-inspired theme injected with solid oak, marble floors, and deluxe accents and finishes. The building stood the test of time as it was built in 1912. Regardless, it was able to adapt over the years and offers modern amenities such as a fitness center, yoga studio, a meeting room, activity centers, conference rooms, and a catering kitchen. Bezos also owns 4 apartment units in the prestigious Century condominium at 25th Central Park West in Manhattan, just a few blocks down the road from Fifth Avenue. Just like his previous investment, Bezos bought 3 units back in 1999 for $7.65 million, which are now valued at $12.13 million. In 2012, he added another unit to his collection at the sum of $5.3 million. The dual-tower structure was designed and built by Irwin Shannon in 1932, who was famously known as the chief architect for the Broadway theater designs. The innovative technopreneur also closed the deal amounting to $23 million for the former Textile Museum in Washington's high-end neighborhood of Kalorama. Built in 1914, Bezos purchased the upscale estate 3 years after he acquired the Washington Post for $250 million. The vintage mansion flexes a brick exterior accompanied by Roman architecture columns and balconies, a luscious private garden with brick-arched walkways, and a lawn with a beautiful fountain. It covers 27,000 square feet, and its interior boasts 10 bedrooms, 6 powder rooms, 11 fireplaces, and 8 bathrooms. The former Amazon CEO's splurge on luxurious homes doesn't stop there. Right before the pandemic began, Bezos acquired a $150 million mansion in the luxurious lane in Beverly Hills from the billionaire music producer David Geffen. The 12,254 square foot home presents an earthly vibe that reconnects its visitors to nature. Most of the materials used in its interiors are distressed wood, along with fresco walls, hand-carved doors, and diamond-shaped windows. There's also a cobblestone driveway that leads to an English courtyard, a lagoon-like pool, a koi pond, and a bunch of exquisite fixtures and amenities such as an indoor-outdoor bar, a game room, and 2 huge fireplaces. Moving on from his healthy collection of houses, Bezos also purchased land properties for his space company known as Blue Origin. It was reported that he bought a 30,000-acre ranch in the westmost part of Texas that has an estimated cost of $50 million. The property also includes a 4-bedroom stucco home that has deer antler chandeliers, oak furniture, a guest house, and a huge barn. Though Bezos still prefers to drive a $2,000 1997 Honda Accord despite earning billions and billions of dollars during his rise to the top, the Amazon founder has bought quite a few flashy automobiles to get him from point A to point B. Some technical beasts that can be found in his garage are a Cadillac Escalade, Lincoln Stretch Limo, Mercedes-Benz S450, and a classic Range Rover. Aside from these luxurious vehicles, Bezos also got some ultra-fast sports cars to satisfy his need for speed. Bezos owns a fleet of European sports cars, and one of them is the Ferrari Sergio Pininfarina. The Sergio series is a limited edition car that is sold to hand-picked customers. In fact, there are only 6 Sergio units built by Ferrari in the world, and Bezos has one of them. With a price tag of $3 million, the Pininfarina Sergio has a handcrafted interior design that presents elegance paired with advanced technology for smooth performance. Next, Bezos also owns a Bugatti Veyron Mansory, which combines luxury and expert engineering for $2 to $4 million. To cap off his impressive car collection, the technopreneur also drives a $3.4 million W Motors Lykan Hypersport, a sleek sports car that was featured in Fast and the Furious 7, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg CC-XR Trevita, and a Lamborghini Veneno that costs around $4.5 million. Planes and clocks. Aside from these land-based vehicles, traveling can be much easier and far more convenient if you're the richest person on the globe with the help of a blinding fast Gulfstream G650 ER plane. This $65 million superjet can run the course of 7,500 nautical miles, which can bring the tech billionaire to any part of the world within just a few hours. The plane parades a business suite ambiance that can house 19 passengers and has 10 sleeping areas that will accommodate Bezos' guests and closest friends. Time is always of the essence for a man like Jeff Bezos. This is why the billionaire commissioned his own checking device. This is way bigger than your average wristwatch, because wearing a $1 million Rolex isn't really that fun for his standards. In 2018, the installation of a mechanical clock known as the Clock of the Long Now, right beneath Bezos Mountain in Nevada, has generated some buzz from the tech industry. It's a symbolic clock that celebrates the long-term future of humanity and is designed to keep running for the next 10,000 years. In an interview with its designer Danny Hills, he said he wants to create a clock that will stand the test of time, that ticks once a year, and a cuckoo that will appear every millennium. Bezos funded Hill's ambitious project to the tune of $42 million, which received a mixed reaction from tech journalists and influential figures. If you're as rich as Jeff Bezos, what's the first and most outrageous thing that you would purchase? If you ever get your hands on that kind of money, that is. Let me know your answer in the comments section. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you know when we release new videos.